Welcome to my channel, Mind Buddha. Today, I invite you to sit with me and reflect on something the Buddha taught more than 2,500 years ago. Have you ever felt that you had everything, money, fame, the things most people dream of, yet inside, you still felt empty? Have you ever asked yourself, where does true happiness really come from? In this video, we will look at the Buddha's teaching. No one can bring you peace but yourself. Most people believe peace comes when we have enough money, enough recognition. But the Buddha made it clear, the greatest wealth is peace, the greatest treasure is wisdom, and the greatest joy is liberation. Peace is not found outside of you. It is born when we stop chasing desires and stop searching for happiness in things that are impermanent. Story, the singer, who found silence. Let me tell you the story of Ming when he was young. Ming was a famous singer. The bright stage lights, the roar of the crowd, the applause. It was like a wave carrying him forward, never letting him pause. He thought this was happiness. But the longer he stood on stage, the emptier he felt. On late nights, returning to his luxurious apartment, he realized he was living in a silence filled with loneliness. Then, one day, his mother fell gravely ill. Ming canceled all his contracts, left every tour behind, and returned to his hometown to care for her. In the mornings, they watered the garden together, watching dew sparkle on the leaves. In the afternoons, they sat on the porch, listening to the wind move through the bamboo, smelling the wood smoke in the golden light of sunset. No flashing lights, no cheering crowds, only stillness. It was then Ming understood the Buddha's words. A mind as still as a clear lake reflects everything without being disturbed. He realized fame could fill a moment, but peace could fill a lifetime. Letting go is not failure. We often fear letting go, thinking it means we are weak. But the Buddha taught, letting go is not loss. It is making room for peace to enter. Story, flowers on the water. Lucy and Joy had loved each other since college. They went through hard times together, sharing every meal and every dream. But as they entered the working world, the pressure, distance, and differences between them grew. Arguments became more frequent. Lucy always thought, if I just try a little harder, everything will go back to the way it was. She held on tightly, even though each day left them both more exhausted. One day, Lucy visited a small temple. She saw a monk releasing flower petals into a stream and asked, "Why are you letting the flowers float away?" The monk smiled. "Once the petals have left the branch, holding them will only cause them to wither. Let them go, and they remain beautiful, free from attachment." Lucy was silent. She realized her love was like those petals, beautiful, but no longer meant to be held so tightly. The next day, she and Joy talked. There was no blame, no clinging. They wished each other peace on their separate paths. Letting go is accepting impermanence, that everything changes. Letting go of someone doesn't mean you stop loving them. It means you love them enough not to cause each other pain. The teaching says, love without clinging, release without hatred. The power of stillness in a noisy world. Stillness is a form of strength. Stillness is not just outer silence. It is inner calm. Story. The market in the Minatomi worked at a large company in the heart of the city. Each morning, he pushed through traffic, car horns blaring, voices shouting, construction rumbling. At the office, his phone rang non-stop, emails poured in. His mind felt like a crowded marketplace, never at rest. One day, walking through a small alley beside a temple, Tummy heard the sound of a bell. He stopped and stepped inside. There, the monk was sitting in meditation, surrounded by birdsong and the gentle sound of wind through leaves. Tumai decided to sit as well. At first, his thoughts were noisy, but then he remembered the monk's words. You don't need to chase away the noise outside. Just return to your own breath. He breathed in, breathed out, and realized the cars were still there. The voices were still there, but his heart was quiet. From that day on, Tommy spent 5 minutes each day simply sitting and observing his breath. Even though the world stayed noisy, he carried stillness within him. The Buddha once said, "Nothing can disturb a mind that is free from attachment." Happiness begins by lightening the load. Happiness is not about adding more, but about removing the burdens of greed, anger, and ignorance. When the heart is light, the steps are light. Expect less, compare less, release what no longer serves you. As the Buddha taught, the one who knows contentment is the richest of all. Peace and happiness are not far away. They are the journey back to yourself, letting go of attachments, living in harmony with impermanence, and cultivating compassion. Closing begin today. The mindful breath, a peaceful smile, a gentle gaze of understanding. Love yourself. Dare to let go and live fully in the present moment. Thank you for listening. If this video brought you value, please like, share, and subscribe so together we can spread the Buddhist teachings and make life a little lighter for everyone. See you in the next video.